WIFO FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to the barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Do you know why most people don't invest outside work or at all? Because they don't know where to start and they don't know who to talk with. If this is you, give me a call. Hi, this is Sean O'Quinn. I can help set up a plan no matter where you are in life to get you on a suitable path to a sound financial future. Give me a call, Sean O'Quinn, at 912-385-1000 or stop by the office at 212 South 1st Street right here in Jesup. That number again is 912-385-1000.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
The world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup, WIFO. The morning show right here on WIFO. And Bob, how are you doing?
Doing better.
Are you doing better?
Doing better.
Good. You're not as...
Slowly but surely fighting us, whatever it is.
Do you have any idea what was wrong?
They say it's allergies.
Allergies?
Yeah.
Well, I think Leanne's got the same thing. She sounds as bad as you do. So hopefully both of y'all will get over it and start feeling better and not have these allergies. I didn't know that this time of year there was a whole bunch of allergens out there. You know, it was springtime and stuff like that, but midsummer like this, apparently there must be.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people going through it, what they tell us.
Okay, something's going on out there. Don't know what it is. What's putting out all those allergens? Is it the heat? Speaking of heat, Bob, we got heat advisory in effect for today. I mean, it's going to be about 97 for the high today, but that heat index, because of all the humidity, is going to be about 113. And then tomorrow high is going to be about 96, but heat index value of about 115 tomorrow because of all the humidity.
Will they let them on
heat advisory in effect.
Will they let them on a softball field with that kind of heat? Be fine. We'll find out this afternoon.
Yeah.
Here's at 6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock. Yeah. We'll see.
They got those gauges. Supposedly, if it gets so hot, you're not allowed to be on the field.
Oh, do they? I didn't know they had gauges for heat. I knew for practice, but I didn't know for regular games.
GHSA takes that very seriously.
Well, I'm sure they do. I mean, look at the number of kids that fall down and pass out every single summer.
Right. They don't need none of that.
Yep, don't need any of that. So, we'll see. The gauge will tell, Bob. The gauge will tell, I reckon. You plan on the softball, you get out to play their softball, and then you go by the gauge, just like with lightning,
Yeah, we were able to get that game in Friday. That storm came up right before. I mean, they were out there warming up, and fans were in the stands, and all of a sudden, boom, here it came.
Well, you could see that sail coming across Georgia. I knew it wouldn't last about 45 minutes. And it did. It came through about 45 minutes, and it rock and rolled us there for about 45 minutes. I understand that y'all were doing the shake and bake up there in that press box.
Yeah, Joe said, "Do you think we're in the right place?" I said, "Well, we're not going out in that rain, but that wind had that press box rocking and rolling."
What did y'all say? Y'all felt like y'all were on a Six Flags ride up there? I think it was moving back and forth and up and down.
Eventually, that thing's going to fall over. I just tell them that dream's going
We'll
to come
take
true.
some more belly wire out there, Bob, and tie it down.
The stadium's falling apart.
Oh boy! But they did get the game in. What a dominant performance by Wayne. I know it's just a scrimmage game and stuff like that. It was a scrimmage game for both of them, but you hold your opponent to what you said, -1 or +1 yards.
1 yard.
Yard.
They had
offense.
-14 on rushing, 13 on passing, so -1 yard. But we talked about it all summer, how this defense has got all this experience back, and they got 8, 9 seniors starting. So again, very impressive. They're quick, they're fast, and they just shut down Mitter's offense all night long. So it was a great defensive performance. Rushing game looked good. Just Matthew Fuller. Nobody wants any part of him. As soon as he hits the hole, he's gone. So it's going to be a fun season.
They step aside.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I saw it down at that Patty camp in Camden. They do that toss body right, toss body left. And he comes right in that corner, and the cornerback's offside. Oh, my ankle. They don't want no part of Matthew Fuller. I'm just telling you.
No part.
It's like the Red Sea parts. They just get out of the way. Plus, they can't catch him anyway. But,
once he gets through, but
they don't want to come up and hit him. I can promise you that.
Oh boy! But
he's fun to watch.
Yeah,
that's
fun
for sure.
to watch. So 2 weeks of game away from last Friday will be the first regular season game, and so it's counting down to that first regular season game, and it's against Bradwell.
Bradwell, yeah. The first 2 games are at home, so it's going to be fun. Bradwell Institute comes in on the 18th, and then Brooks County comes in the following weekend, and the first weekend's on the road is September 1st at Appling County. So it's here. Football season is here. So
and softball season's already here.
Yeah, softball season starts Saturday. Lost the first. They had a doubleheader day. I said that's why there's no admission. They've already charged to get in. So today's game against Pierce County at home, 6 o'clock, no admission. Come on out and support the girls. Tough loss in the first game Saturday, 10-7 at Thomas County Central. So made some defensive errors and cost them the ball game. But they've got a very talented team, so they're going to be fine. So and then cross country starts Saturday in Hazelhurst, and the girls volleyball team starts Thursday on the road.
I hope they run in the mornings. They're cross country.
I think it's an early morning race.
Being a Saturday race,
right.
being a Saturday game.
Called the Peach State Preview. I imagine it runs.
Yeah, probably
8, 9
o'clock in the morning.
something
Yeah,
like that.
I'm
Right.
sure they do.
Yeah.
This kind of heat, you've got to run cross country in the mornings.
The other event that was canceled over the weekend, the Pine Forest Country Club's annual 0800. As soon as we get a new date on that, we'll pass that information along because that's the tournament that raises the money for the scholarship. But
right.
The course is so wet right now.
Right,
I mean,
you
it's just
couldn't bog down. It was so wet.
The back's been closed for several days. They've got the front open, but there's just a lot of water on that.
I'm
course.
surprised that they canceled the touch of truck because the weather forecast and it was just right, fine from 9 a.m. until 2. I mean, the forecast was for good weather during that time period. We had good weather during that time period, so I was really surprised they canceled that.
I'm sure they were going on the forecast they had. So.
Well, the forecast that we had from the National Weather Service in Jacksonville.
They got Donnie Ray helping them.
Well, that's the same forecast that Donnie Ray looks at. Good forecast. Now, later in the afternoon, that was a little bit different. It had a little rain later in the afternoon, but from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m., I'm still looking outside at the house at 2 p.m., nice and sunshine. I'm thinking, boy, it was forecast for decent weather up until later on in the afternoon.
I just followed instructions.
I know, just follow instructions.
They said it was postponed, so it's postponed. So
no, it'll be this Saturday.
This Saturday
is when Touch a Truck will be this Saturday in downtown Jesup from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m.
I'll be able to see it this Saturday. I said I had to go out of town this past weekend, so I'll get to see the event. Looking forward to Touch the Truck.
Yeah.
See all those kids down there Saturday. And Jason Crabb coming Friday. That's a big story,
Yep, Jason
Grammy
Crabb.
Award winner.
Yep. Yep, you had the
has
Crabb
a
family
huge
he was with
following.
for a long time. Had a solo career for many years now.
Yeah, has a huge following, so I'm sure that place is going to be packed Friday night.
And this morning around 8:40, we'll give away two tickets, two general admission tickets to a night of worship with Jason Crabb for this Friday night at the Wayne County High School Auditorium, hosted by Moxley's Ministry. We'll give away two of them, one to one person, one to another person. They're valued at $25 each, Bob, so that's a pretty good prize to win there. Also got that big big rodeo, the big rodeo coming to the fairgrounds in Savannah this Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. Huge rodeo coming to Savannah this Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday. And this week we'll give away free tickets, free VIP tickets to it. It gets you to have one-on-one with the riders and with the clowns, and get free hats for the kids and stuff like that. So we'll give away those this week also. Those VIP tickets and special close-up seating too with these VIP tickets. So we'll give those away this week too with that big, huge rodeo coming to the Savannah Fairgrounds this Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. So we'll give away tickets to the Jason Crabb night this Friday night, and then the rodeo. And then, of course, our regular giveaway with the tickets to the movie passes and pizza to the Historic Strand Cinema movie trivia question of the day that we give away each morning around 8:45. Right here on Big Dog Country Radio. People love winning stuff, Bob.
Free. They love the word free.
I love F-R-E-E, free.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat it with a stick. All right, well, the Braves lost 2 out of 3 against the Cubbies. Let's hope they do better against your Pirates for the next 4 days.
They should. I mean, Pittsburgh's got a terrible record.
Are they? I mean, they started off,
only nine games out there, so keep hope alive. They're not mathematically eliminated.
Not yet. Not yet. Usually that's at the end of April, right?
They pretty much had a fire sale, though. They got rid of a lot of their players right before
they do
trade
that all the
deadline.
time. Why don't they keep a decent team together up there?
I have no idea. They got some young talent coming in there, so I said they're competitive.
All right, so the Braves playing today and the next 4 days. The next 4 days against Pittsburgh. It's 7:05, 7:05, 7:05 first pitch today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and then a midday game on Thursday. And then they travel to New York City to take on the Mets Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then they're back home 1 week from today for a 3-game series against the Yankees. So interleague play against the Yankees next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday there at Truist Park. Ought to be exciting there in Atlanta.
Cubs are playing good baseball.
Yeah, they are playing good baseball. It's not like, usually the Cubs you think of. They're doing real good this year.
They're back in the hunt for a wild card spot. So, plus, they're close to the division as well.
Yeah,
so
they're close to the division.
That division's wide open. So.
Okay, so you said there's a county council meeting tonight?
County meets tonight. School board meets tomorrow. Yeah. Those are the 2 governmental meetings this week. So, County's got their regular. It's the first Monday of the month.
First Monday, and so they have their regular meeting. So does that mean that the city meets tomorrow? Don't they meet usually?
The city's already had their. I don't have a city agenda. School board
okay,
meets
so the
tomorrow.
city's already had theirs, huh? Okay.
City met last Tuesday.
Yeah, because that was the first. Yeah, so that would have been it. And they already had theirs. Okay. So you got all that going on there, but girls softball this afternoon. We encourage folks to get out there and support those Lady Jackets this afternoon. You said 6 o'clock first pitch.
6 o'clock first pitch.
Admission is free, so you can't beat it.
Right.
Yeah. Just
stay cool.
Stay cool. Dress cool. Don't wear black.
What's the chance of rain? There's a chance of rain.
Not just slight chance this afternoon. 30% tonight, but slight chance this afternoon. But when it's this hot, you can always have those chances of those pop-up afternoon showers and thunderstorms. They can pop up, hit you quick, and then next thing they're gone when it gets this dog days of summer. Well, Bob, you didn't report the fact that the women's soccer team got eliminated by Sweden.
Yeah, they said they played their best game, but they lost 5-4.
Yeah.
So England got knocked out today too, so they're out.
Oh, England's knocked out?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they won.
Yeah, they lost.
They lost, huh?
To Nigeria.
England lost to Nigeria. You got to be kidding
That's
me.
what I heard this morning.
I thought England had won.
Heard they're out.
Oh, well.
But the USA didn't even win a game.
No, they tied and lost.
What's that about?
I have no idea, Bob. You know what? They've won they've won this world championship the last 2 times, and so apparently the team just wasn't as strong this year. But you know, as I've said before, you think that with the population that we have and playing some of these countries that have like 4, 5, 6 million people, and we have 330 million, you think that you'd be able to put together a dominant squad. I'm still trying to understand that, Bob.
No big deal. It's just a kick in the grass.
It's just a kick in the grass.
That's all it is.
The world's most popular sport. And it is, Bob. World's most popular sport by far. Nothing comes close.
You say so.
No, I don't say so. just what it is. Now, not the United States is not. You know, it's coming on. You got Messi down there in Miami now. He's he won with the World Cup, and now he's down there in Miami, and man, he's ripping it up down there.
My brother-in-law's a big soccer. He's got season tickets to Atlanta United, so he's all excited when Messi comes to Atlanta. So.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, he's all excited about that.
Yeah.
He's got all his kids playing soccer. So.
Like when Beckham came to L.A. many years ago from England, you know, been there with Beckham, and you know, Pele came back in the 70s to a United States team.
Football's cranking up, so that's the good news.
That's the
College
good news.
football will be here. NFL camps are underway. Preseason football is underway, so football is here. So,
well, do we have
good entertainment?
Do we have a Pac-12 today?
I don't think so. I mean,
what's going on
three
with there?
teams.
I don't understand all these teams. You got this great rivalries going on you had for years. The teams are close by. Next thing you know, you want to play teams that are all the way across the nation. What's it about, Bob?
Like we always say, it's about money.
It's about the money.
Money.
I can get more money playing in the Big 12 than I can in the Pac-12.
The word is the ACC is the next one that's going to dissolve. You know, Florida State's looking to bail. Clemson's looking to bail. So
to go where? You know, I mean, I don't understand this, you know, but
they say before it's all said and done, you can have 2 major conferences, the SEC and the Big Ten. Everybody else out of luck. So the thing is, I don't see how it affects, you know, you look at some of these travels, I mean, like Rutgers in with the Big Ten, I mean, or USC, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to go on for a football game on a weekend, but you're talking about all these other sports like volleyball and softball
and basketball and baseball and
so much
all these things.
So much for student athletes. I mean, how's a person playing volleyball supposed to study when they got to fly 3,000 miles for a couple of ball games? Oh,
it's just the Wild West right
crazy.
now. Wild West. You know, when it's just the Wild West.
They evacuated the Pac-12 like a bunch of roaches. It's like, get me out of here.
They did, didn't they? I mean, they just started running. Now, that can't be for this year. They've still got their schedules for this year, so it's got to be next year, I reckon, huh? I mean, you've already got your schedule set. You've already got the you know, and everything ready to go. So, well, the NASCAR Cup Series was halted on 95 yesterday up there in Michigan, so they'll finish that race up today. NASCAR only were able to go 75 of 200 laps. It'll resume today at high noon on the USA Network.
Yeah, a lot of these teams talking about going into the SEC. I think the SEC commissioner said he's pretty much pleased with what they got. And I don't think they want to expand anymore. I think they like the 16 teams that they've got. So
yeah,
I don't see going after FSU or Clemson or North. They said the most attractive school in the ACC is North Carolina.
Why?
Because of the basketball and the brand, Michael Jordan, the whole 9 yards. They said they're more attractive than Florida State or Clemson. That North Carolina, it all begins with North Carolina in the ACC.
I can't believe that.
That's what they said on the way home. I was listening to a sports
amazing
show, and they said that that's the most attractive ACC team is North Carolina. So, and then somebody said FSU thinking about going independent, looking for a TV network that like Notre Dame, but I don't think they've got the brand to do that.
I don't think they got the brand to do that. They're not a Notre Dame.
I don't know. It's crazy.
It is. It's just the Wild West in college football.
Everything's changed. So
It's just amazing. They're just dissolving all these conferences and having these students going to fly all around the country to play a sport.
The word is the ACC's next. They're all looking to disband the ACC. Apparently, they're not making any money. Apparently, the ACC network doesn't make as much money as the SEC network. So I said it's all about money.
It's
and Big Ten network.
Money,
so
huh? You know that.
everybody's looking for a piece of the pie. They're just like, they want to criticize student athletes for looking for, they're the same way. It's like calling the kettle black. We don't want these kids to make all this money in the NIL. We think that's wrong, but for us at university, we need to go look for more money too.
Follow the money trail.
It's all about money.
Yeah. It's just hard to believe. I mean, it's just you don't know what kind of big headlines going to come out each day when it comes to college football. It's just when the dust settles, they say it's going to kind of look like what the NFL is right now.
This is like the Wild Wild West. You can't tell who's going where, so it's crazy. Like I said, the big word is the SEC is just not interested. They just got Oklahoma. I said they just got Oklahoma and Texas coming in, so I don't think they're looking for anybody else to come in. So
I know you got these two new teams coming in. You got to get that in, and get that going good there for a while. Jeez.
I thought the ACC was solid.
I thought,
but apparently it's not.
No, apparently not. Oh well. Makes for interesting talk on talk radio, doesn't it? And sports radio. Our AM station is Fox Sports. Fox Sports Radio. Sports talk all the time on AM 1370 The Buzz.
I can just think of some of these SEC basketball coaches like, no, we don't want Duke coming in. We don't want North Carolina coming in. We want Duke coming in. Because those teams can play some basketball. So it's going to be interesting how it all plays out. But it changes from day to day. I mean, it's just crazy. Makes for good talk radio, though.
Yeah, it does.
They got plenty to talk about.
Plenty to talk about. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, well.
Football camps are open up. I said Labor Day weekends started college football.
Yep, Labor Day weekend will be that, and then a couple weeks after that, the NFL will begin. Remember, right here on WIFO and our sister station, WLOP, right here on WIFO 105.5 FM. On Friday nights, we air Wayne County football. On Saturdays, we air Georgia Southern Eagle football beginning Labor Day weekend. And on Sundays, right here on WIFO 105.5 FM, will be Atlanta Falcons. On our sister station, WLOP 1370 AM The Buzz. On Saturdays will be Georgia Tech. And on Sundays will be the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we got our regular 5 football teams that you'll be able to listen to on 105.5 FM and on 1370 AM.
I was listening to 680 The Fan coming back from Atlanta. They're the affiliate for Georgia Tech. They're talking Georgia Tech football. They said Vegas says their win total is 4. Not very good.
Oh, boy.
But they think there's going to be above that. They were all saying you need to go above that if you're a Tech fan. They think they'll get more than 4 wins. So we'll see how that plays out. But Georgia Tech, they're talking to those guys that are listening on the radio. They said that they think Tech's going to have a pretty good football team.
Now we'll find out. Did they still have the same coaches last year or new coaches? Same coaches last year?
I'm sorry. The interim coach took over again.
The interim coach, that's right.
He got the job.
He got the job.
He was on the staff, so.
Okay.
They seem to be pleased with him. And Georgia Southern's supposed to be better than what they're projected. They had them projected as finishing 4th in that conference, but Todd Helton says don't believe that. He says they're going to be back looking for a championship this year. So a lot of excitement in Statesboro. So see how that plays out.
Yep, looking forward to an exciting season for the Eagles. Ought to be a good one for the Eagles.
And Georgia, of course, going to three-peat, so it's all good.
Dan Patrick was talking to some football expert Not sure, a writer for one of the big publications or one of the big broadcast networks. I'm not sure, but somebody who's got I can't remember his name. So, who do you take, Georgia or the field? That's what he asked the guy. He says, Georgia, the national championship. The entire field this guy had to take, and he took Georgia as a three-peat. And this is a guy supposed to be in the know, one of the top broadcasters, sportscasters out there.
Big marquee game, Labor Day weekend, that Sunday night, LSU and Florida State. So both those teams project to have a real good season, good teams, but they square off in week 1. So that'll be the marquee game, Labor Day weekend. Let's see who wins that, Florida State
or LSU, Florida State?
LSU, Florida State, week 1.
Week 1. Okay.
That's the big marquee game, Sunday night. That's the nationally televised game, Labor Day weekend, Sunday night. LSU and the Seminoles.
Okay.
Should be a great game.
All right.
A lot of people high on LSU. They think Kelly's going to.
He's going to do it this year.
That's the big story.
Beat Alabama for the West Side.
That's what they.
For our last time, you'll have East and West.
That's what a lot of people are saying. But Feinbaum, he's dead set that Alabama's on this vengeance tour. That Nick Saban's in Alabama feel disrespected. So you need to look out.
Yeah. Well, that was another question.
Didn't they say that last year?
Yeah, well, that's another question they asked this famous broadcaster. I wish I could remember his name. It's somebody who's been around for a long time. Does Nick Saban have another national championship? Can he get another national championship? And Dan Patrick says, yeah, I think he's got – no, Dan Patrick asked the guy, and the guy says, I think he's got one more that he can get. Don't know when, but he's got one more under his belt.
Better find a quarterback.
Yeah. We'll see what happens there. Not this year.
He had a Heisman Trophy candidate, didn't win.
Nope.
Heisman Trophy winner didn't win. So.
That's right. All right, Bob, we are out of time. Anything else in your mind this morning? Nope. All right. Have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.